I've just realized my mic was off that entire time, and I was already, like, going off on a few little ventilation thingies. Whatever. I'm not a professional. I will just say that. Alright, we'll just go back. We'll go back to what I was talking about. Basically, I listen to a bunch of old music. I listen to 80s music, I listen to 70s music, and I listen to like 60s, some 50s. And I love it. I love listening to that kind of music. There's just something so great about it. I don't even know. I just enjoy it so much. And then, like, when I listen to today's music, and music that's like, that people in my school are interested in, I just think that it's boring. Or it's just dumb. And it's just like, ugh, whatever. It just sounds bad to me. Like, I won't personally say that to people, because, like, you're entitled to your opinion, just like I am. And, I mean, that's fine. You can listen to whatever you want to. I'm just some kid who feels like I'm old. A lot of the things I say are old-fashioned. I'm practically a dad without even, like, being old. Man, I feel like I'm 40. I'm 14. You know where this is going now. I'm just an old man, meaning that most of the time I don't even know how to talk to people. And it's weird when I do. Because, like, I'll be there, I'll talk to them, and I'll be like, yeah. There's some people I talk to a lot, and there's some people I barely talk to because of this. And, like, some things I feel like I can't do. Because of just how old-fashioned I am. And other times, there'll just be me and a few of my friends who also like old stuff. Like, we'll hang out and we'll just talk. And there's also friends that I really like talking to, but are into like everything. And they figured out a way to balance it all out. And when I talk to those friends, I'm like, wow, they've got it good. And most of the time with my friends, my life is kind of better. I have a better living situation. So, yeah, that's something I just do. And here's another thing. When I feel sorry for myself, and I'm like, wow, my life sucks. I must have the worst in the world. I can't do this. I can't deal with it. I'm just not gonna do it. I think about it. I'm like, you know, I know people who are like trying to solve worse problems with like a little bit of stuff. And I think, you know, I say I have problems. I say I'm lonely. I say that because I don't. I have a problem with getting girls, I guess, talking to them, trying to be a relatable person. But like, I think about that, I'm like, you know, one of my friends is like in an even rougher situation. I won't go into detail about it because, I mean, that's his thing. That's something that he'll have to like do if he's gonna do one of these, which I doubt he will. But like, he's got it worse. At least I'm able to talk to my crush, and I can talk to her like a friend. You know, one of the things you learn to live with. And this is gonna be another topic I talk about right now. But mentioned it several times, but I talked to this one girl. I like her a lot. I've told her before. I have no idea how many times I've asked her out. I think she's been keeping count. Maybe. I don't know. I try. I really try. And the thing that frustrates me the most about it is that, like, one of my friends who's like, he was close to me, he was in one of my friend groups. Like, she liked him, he liked her, and then they started dating. I mean, they didn't last long, but at the same time, it was just enough time to get me all hot and bothered and jealous and just not into it anymore. I didn't like him anymore. I still don't like him because of it. And that makes me feel like bad because I'm like, wow, I'm a bad person. I'm really just like gonna say that about him just because of one thing. I think, yeah, of course I am. But why? I don't get it. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just it. I don't know. I put my hands in fate. Fate has a lot of things probably coming from it. Possessions, other stuff, spirits, who knows. All I know is that, like, I'm able to talk to her still. I'm able to talk to him when I want to. I hang out with them both. We're all good friends. But I know I wander off on topics. I just like to expand on them and then go on to like a subtopic and expand on it. That's a bad habit of mine, but I'm just venting right now. I really just... I wish I could get a chance, but I know that that chance isn't coming. It's not coming anytime soon at all. If I have that chance at all. Unless this guy got a fishing rod. Oh, he does. So I just like think about it. I'm like, how am I gonna try to do it this time? And I always try and get better and do different things. But I never get that luck, you know? I just like, it's like, yay, I did it. But she's not gonna take it into account. It's just gonna be another thing in collection, I guess. But as I was saying earlier, that's the thing that frustrated me most with it, was like, he was able to just ask her out, and then boom, done. That was it. He didn't put any effort into it, he didn't put any, like, trial or error. I mean, I did the same thing my first time, but... like, I don't know, I started getting creative. I started getting innovative with how I started to, like, try. I started writing songs, I started writing poetry. I started just writing my feelings down in a journal somewhere. That's kind of the journal I use it for. I just do a lot of stuff for her. I bring her gum, because she likes it. I try my best to keep her happy. And maybe this is leading to something, but usually it never leads anywhere. It's just me being even more depressed. And that's the problem. I do this to myself. I do a lot of things to myself. I don't physically harm myself. I think that is just not good. If I did do that, I'd be upset. Probably be also really angry about always having a lack of blood and just being nearly dead all the time. Oh, man. And I, like, with these things, I try to hold on to it. I try not to, like, be all, oh yeah, whatever, Mr. Sarcastic. But, I don't know. I really don't know. I just try to keep a level head, to think, like, it's okay that she's with this person. It's okay that she's trying to hook up with somebody else. Because I'm not that guy. I just live with that. I live with that fact that I'm not that guy. But I can at least help her. I can at least give her the advice that I have on guys. Then again, I'm not a very, like, I'm not the person you want to come running to ask. I'm the person that you probably, like, rely on last when it comes to guys these days, because I barely know myself, and I'm old, so there's that. When I really think about it, I just try not to get, like, yeah, I'm not that guy. Whatever, my life's over. I'm never gonna be able to, like, do anything I want to anymore. It's just all over for me. No, I try. I don't want to be always sad and depressed because I'm not that guy. I can be happy that I can at least give her the advice that she might need. And I can always be that guy to help her out and comfort her. And sometimes it's not even me. Sometimes it's like my other friends. And that's okay, because I'm one out of many people who's willing to help her. On to a different topic here. Oh, no. That's just all this really is, to rant about the person I like and how to deal with not being that person that she likes. I mean, usually I'll just, like, I'll be whatever about it. I'll be whatever. I'm content with it now. At the same time, though, like, some of my other friends also liked her, or still do like her. And I'm like, you know, whatever. My thought process with girls is, like, not within actually, like, the actual thought process of girls, but what I do if I like a girl and my friend also likes a girl. What I like to do is I'd like to know if they started liking her beforehand, or if I started liking her after. Like, before or after. That's how I think about it. Was I first, or was I second? And in some cases, was I third? If I'm not first, they get first dibs. They get to try. And even then, if the girl asks me out, I'll probably say no and say, you know, you should probably give this person a chance. They've liked you longer than I have. They probably have more to say about you. They probably have kinder, more sincere things to say than what I've got, which is just like, you're pretty, I like you, and maybe we should hang out more. And that's all it really is. Being in a relationship is just showing your appreciation for someone on a greater level and hoping they show it back. And getting to have that, like, that moment of, like, yeah, this is something I'm willing to commit to. I will do anything for you. There are like 1,000 songs that say, like, oh, I'll take a grenade for you, or something like that. But, like, as cheesy and as cliche as those are, I'd say they're pretty accurate. Because when you're truly in love with someone, you actually genuinely think about it, and you think about, oh, man, the things I would do for that person, the things that I would give up, the things that I would not see anymore, the things that I wouldn't mind losing if I was able to be in a relationship with this person. And, well, you honestly say these things to yourself because you're just like, I really hope that they feel the same way. I really, Jesus Christ, really? You just really hope. And in most cases, it probably isn't going to turn out well, but at least you're trying. And you really are. An example of this, I'm not going to use names, but I will just say, I helped my friend for a long time to ask out this girl he wanted to ask out. He did ask out, but I didn't think that he should. Not because he's a bad person, just that, like, I just think you should get some more time so I can, like, prep him up, you know? Make him an even better person. And, like, a whole week after that, another friend of mine decides it'd be cool to ask her out. And, like, I'm sure he knew. I'm pretty sure he knew. So, that's something me and my friend are gonna have to, like, live with. I guess that's alright. I honestly don't know anymore. I'm kind of angry at him. Kind of angry like I was with another person. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna go check the stream. There's probably no one watching this. It's really just depressing. Yep. It's just good old me watching my own things happen. I don't think I'm sad because of it. I think I'm just like, well, that happened. I guess I can move on with my life, but for how long can I just keep saying, oh well, I can come back to it, I can try again later? I honestly don't know. And that's the thing. It's just something I wonder about. I feel like I'm a very, like, thought-driven person. When I see something that I don't know about, or that I'm questioning, I usually be like, I don't know about that, but at the same time, I don't have enough, like, knowledge about the subject, about what's going on. That's normally the thing. I'm like, okay, so what am I gonna do about it then? What am I going to do to change the fact that I don't know enough about that? Usually it's just learn about it, discuss it with friends if they know about it. I mean, I feel like I'm lucky. Well, a lot of my friends know what I talk about and what I see, what I understand. As a person, that's a cool thing. I'm really lucky. But, like, I don't know. I guess we'll just keep going on this sad trend of topics. So, time to get on to death and explain what it does. And I guess maybe I can help. I can help as many people who decide to watch this later in the future. Because I can tell no one's going to tune in now. They're all busy doing other stuff. It's fine with me. But to go off something a little recent. Last week, my dog died. I got into a fight with another dog. It was a bigger dog, so I don't know. It didn't look good. This is like the dog that lives in Oregon with my grandparents, so I didn't get to see him at all in his final moments, in his final days. That really just like, it kind of messed with me. Because my parents live together, right? They don't live together. They don't do stuff. The only thing they do is email each other for like friends. And where I'm gonna be, and my brother's gonna be, how we're doing it. And so, like, my mom called me and my brother up, and like told us. And I was like, oh, well, I hope it turns out for the best, but like, I'm not gonna go berserk if it doesn't go my way. And it just didn't go my way, and I got sad, and I didn't do anything those days. I was just like too depressed. I was like, that's it. That was his life. I don't get to see him again. If I do get to see him, I get to see him cremated. I get to see him in an ash box. And that's like it. I don't get any more time with him. That's just over. I had my time with him. I had my time, and now it's gone. And I'm like, could he have been avoided? And I think about it, because I do this unintentionally. Maybe I do it intentionally. But I'll like put it on myself. I'm like, man, what could I have done differently? that's another thing about my thought process. I always think what I can do better, what I can do better next time, what I didn't do this time. And like, think about it, like, what if I did live with my mom though? What if I did decide that was where I wanted to be? Granted, I probably wouldn't be happy. And sorry if this is like something about you or something with you. But I just don't think it'd work. I like my friends down here. I enjoy all the things I get to do. It's just that. But if I was there for the last bits of it, I think to myself, like, what could I have done? What could... Hey. Sorry about that. Dad came in, and it's cool. I don't usually do stuff like this, so I just like stop. Yeah. I try not to let death hold me down. I try to be like, it's not my fault. There's nothing I could have done in that situation. But it's like, no, you could have done something. Literally anything. And it might have helped. But you didn't do it. You didn't do it because you didn't know what you were doing. You didn't know what happened. You didn't know anything. I don't know, my grandma was gonna die, and that was 2 years ago. I was sad, honestly, because like she took care of me. We watched Tom and Jerry together, did all this cool stuff, took me to parties, like San Jose. And like every time I'd go, I'd enjoy it. Even if I didn't show it, I really liked doing stuff, and I took a lot of it for granted, like we all do in life. Hell, one day we're not gonna be so lucky, and the oxygen we breathe is gonna probably either hurt our lungs or just not even be there. What the hell? Oh, I forgot. Stack of eggs is 16. I'm sorry if I'm being depressing, but I just really needed to talk. I usually do talk with this to some people, but like these are those some people. I'm talking about them right now. Not in negative ways, it's just like just me talking about them. Yeah, death is something I'm not afraid of. I don't mind. I do mind when it happens, and I hope that like it's not anyone close to me. And I hope that sometimes I can get lucky and I can find a way out of that. But usually I'm not so lucky, so I don't even know. You generally miss people you love, and I can definitely say that my feelings about those two are very strong. One we had for like 6 years. The other one was the person who raised and took care of me when my dad couldn't, and my mom was like, my mom or dad couldn't. That's the thing. She was there. She was always there for me. Excuse my bad Spanish accent, but she'd make me tortillas. She'd make me papitas. Maybe all this cool stuff I love to eat and enjoy having. Oh, cool. She was always that one. She knew how to cheer me up. She made me chocolate milk. We watched Tom and Jerry. And then I just kind of stopped. Stopped not because I didn't talk to her, but it stopped because, like, I just didn't get any more time around her. Sometimes I'm like, I wish I could. I wish I could have more time with her, but my time with her is up. I hit the expiry limit the day she died. To make that worse, like, the day she died was also the day we were, like, gonna visit her. We're gonna talk to her and enjoy it, but she was just really tired in the morning. She didn't want us to leave, but we had to. I had a soccer game. And then that was the thing that stuck in my head. When I was at that age, I was like, I left my grandmother to die because I had to go to a soccer game? Like, what? But I can't hold that. I can't hold that to me, and I can't hold it anymore. Because, like, that's not something that was in my control. That was just, like, bad luck. I have a lot of it. If you want some, you can have some. No, I don't take it. It's bad. It's garbage. I don't know. Yeah, I'd say that I always think about it. I think about my times that I got with her, and the time that I did spend with her. Sometimes I feel guilty because she just made me do something I didn't want to do, and I'd like curse her out. I wouldn't do it in front of her, of course. I wouldn't do it in front of anyone. I'd just probably go to like my backyard and just start going off. Stupid. And I really do try not to bring anyone down. I'm sorry if I am right now. But that's the whole point of the video, is just talking in existence. I don't know. I'm glad I got to spend time with her at least. I'm glad I got to know her. Some people don't know their grandparents. I don't know. I know my grandfather. And my dad tells me the kind of person he was, because he's got dementia, so, like, I don't get to talk. I do get to talk to him. I get to talk to him mostly every weekend. We get to hang out and enjoy that. But along those same lines, like, it's hard for me to talk to him because he's used to speaking Spanish. He's a Spanish speaker and came to America for a better life. And, like, I don't speak Spanish because I completely blew it off when I was younger. I was like, I'll learn it later. I don't need it now. Now I need it. And, like, so most of the time my dad just, like, translate important stuff. But I'm pretty sure most of the time he's rambling about he needs to get to work, or something about the other day with his friend, or like a coworker or something. He talks about places that he used to work at that are now shut down and haven't been open for like a while. And they're just not there anymore. It made me sad the first time. I was really, really depressed about it. I was like, oh man, he doesn't remember who I am. At the same time, I guess it's alright. You can't help it. There's nothing I can really do. I can just visit him and hope that I get to talk to him. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna go to that house. Forget it. I'm just gonna run away. Jeez. And, alright. Keep going. And I know so many people are like, no, stop, please. You're the only viewer. I don't know who you are, but thanks for being here. Means a lot. I don't know. I'm gonna say that a lot because I honestly don't. I wish I did. I wish I could, like, explain it. But, I don't know. Feelings are complex. They're hard to read. And that's coming from someone who has... That's coming from just a person who genuinely has a lot of them. Like... What can I do, man? What can I do about my life? I tell you, it's just not a. I can do a lot of things if I want to. My whole life is ahead of me, but sometimes it just feels like I gotta stop here. I gotta stop and rest, or I just gotta stop forever. And I don't want to stop forever because, like, my life, I feel like if I stop it now, if I end everything here. First of all, there's no save. I can't go back to somewhere in life. I can't go and do something else. I wish there was a quick save. You could just try it again. Or like a forever save file that you can have and you can always come back to it. You can restart at that point. But that's just not how existence works. It's not how life works. If it did, then I can tell you there'd be a lot of paradoxes, a lot of alternate timelines, a lot of things that don't make sense. I don't know. I really don't. Oh, this creeper's still around here. Unless he walked out. I'm gonna shut every door then. I'm gonna get like 3 seconds of rest. Where was I at? I was talking about my grandma, right? Yeah. I can indefinitely say that, like, time is something you gotta eventually realize isn't gonna last forever. You are a person with a thought process, you have memories, you have every single thing ever. You are just an enveloped system of brain cells that go around and fire off every few seconds. You develop new emotions every day for different people. And you just hope that, like, I hope I get the chance to tell them today. I hope I get the chance to, like, I hope I get the chance that they also understand how I feel about them. And that we can just be together. In some cases, it's just not happening. And you feel like your life is over. You feel like you're never going to be able to love anyone else. Especially when you've liked the same person for about 1.5 years now. And that's where I'm at. So I use myself a lot as an example. I like to, because I'm the most relatable person to me. No, people say that like they're really unlucky for something happening in their life. And I'm like, yeah, that sucks. It really does. There's nothing you probably could have done to avoid it. And in most cases, it's true. You just like can't do anything. Let me go on like one nice torch over there. No mobs are spawning here. Oh, I don't need the coal, I need a stick. I don't know. I'm gonna go back to an earlier topic. Same problem. Relationship problem. But like, I've known this girl for a while. And I really do like her. I'd like... I could say that I love her, but I already have. I could say a lot of things about her. I could say how amazing she is, and how, like, she probably doesn't see herself that way. But there are probably a lot of people who see her like that. And I just try. I try to, like, be appealing. I tried to change myself once. I even asked her about it. She was like, don't change yourself for someone, like, that's not worth it. And I'm like, no. I really need to. Because that person is worth my time. And she's a really good friend about it. She's not like, whatever, you're gross. You're a weird person. We're both weird. I'm weirder, though. I couldn't say a lot of bad stuff about her. Even if I tried. All I do know is that sometimes she just does get, like, get on my nerves or make me sad about stuff. I mean, what can I do about it? I can do nothing. I literally can't. I told my friend about it. He's like, you need to, like, do something about it. Don't let her treat you like that. I'm like, yeah, but I kind of have to. I don't really get a choice in my own mind anymore. Because that is my choice, just to not have one. And that's just, like, something I do. Like I said, you learn to live with these things. Especially when it's like, I tried so many times, is it even worth it anymore? I'm gonna get the same answer that I always get. You gotta hold out for hope, though. You gotta hold out for, like, that littlest bit of resilience left in your heart. That someone, maybe it's not that person, but that someone might help you push yourself and get to that person that will eventually love you. And, like, I just hope that it's like that, and I don't know if it ever will be. I hope it is. I hope it does end up like that. I always hope that, like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get a relationship with the person that I've been waiting to get into a relationship with for a long time. Nope. And, like, I hope that that's me. I hope that will be me. That I'll just be that lucky person. But I don't know. if I'm not that person who will get into a relationship with that person, then that's okay. I have to support that person. I have to give them all of my best intentions and all of my hopes for them. I hope that that person can reach amazing places, and I believe that they can. I believe they can do anything if they really put their mind to it. Like, she says that, like, the people she likes are usually, like, iffy, don't stay around for a long time people. I'm like, so just change that. And she's like, I can't, though. Those are the people I like. And I was like, tell me about it. Knowing something about people you like and the people you can't talk to anymore. It gets to you. It really does. Because you're like, I really just wanna hook up with you. I'd do anything for you. I'd give anything in this physical world. Anything. I'll try so hard to get it. It doesn't matter if I don't. I'll find something better. Because that's just like my hopes. My hopes when it comes to this person. I hope that I can be lucky enough to love her. I don't know. I feel like this was the talk that I wanted to have. And that, like, this is what I needed to just do. So, thank you to the one other person who's come by. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go probably play JoJo. Sorry, I'm telling someone else right now that I forgot to tell about this. Yeah. That's it. I went full circle on this. I only went over 2 topics. Maybe I went over 3 without knowing. Like, those are the things I do to, like, try and understand. Again, thank you for coming and watching. I hope you are enjoying this, whatever this is so far. If you're not, you're always welcome to leave. The exit is down by the, I don't know, the little square corner thingy. Or if you're using PC, you can always just click off. I'm gonna finish building this bridge, actually. You know, being a person isn't necessarily a hard thing. You live through life, and there are some people I see that, like, I don't know, I don't respect their decisions, but at the same time, they're living life the way they know how to. Because there might be some people that are missing in their life, or are in their life, but aren't doing their jobs right, and aren't being, like, an actual mental thing that tells them they can succeed. Sometimes it's just because people are like, people are just bad sometimes. There's no denying it. We, as a species, are an odd people. Are we really lucky to be one of the most evolved and advanced species? Oh, so the game volume is too high. Let me just change that. It's really late in this game now, but that's alright. Um, I don't know. With all the topics that I've gone over, I might as well just say that, like, I'll give you my advice on everything. If there's someone you truly do love to talk to, someone you truly do love, don't be afraid to talk to them and ask them out. Don't be afraid to, like, don't be afraid to try and go for it. It just really is depending on what you think you can pull off in that time frame. Usually what I'll do, because I'm the idiot that I am, I'll just go for it right then and there. The moment I understand I have those feelings, I'll give it a week. I'll talk to them. It'll be kind of iffy. And then that'll just be it. They'll ask, and usually it's like, they don't want to be mean about it. And I get it. I get that I'm not the most cool or handsome person to ever exist. There are always more options. There always will be more options. Probably better options. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just gonna say that a lot. I'll put a lot of effort into things. This is usually the highest quality because none of this is scripted. None of it. There's no papers. Just my phone. Sadness to people because I don't know. YouTube's kind of iffy with notifications. Maybe I'll go into my YouTuber backstory and why I wanted to do all of this in the first place. What drives me to do this? Talk into a screen and a headset and understand, like, this is what I wanted to do when I was younger. Watching people like Markiplier, Skydoes Minecraft, and Dan TDM, they were my heroes. They drove me to do so many fun things. They inspired me. They got me into Minecraft. They got me into every game that I ever saw and ever will appreciate and love. They got me into everything I love doing. Maybe later this will be like, I don't know. I want to do a lot with my life, but at the same time I don't know what I want to do with my life. It's just been confusing because I'm 14. When you think about it, you're supposed to pick something when you're like 18 in college, and you're supposed to be like, is this your major? Do you want to study this? Do you want to go? And you're like, oh, well, I don't know, actually. I just kind of thought it would be cool to check it out. And he's like, oh, so are you sure you want to do this forever? I'm like, no, I don't want to do this forever. I just thought that it'd be cool to look at. And sometimes that's how it feels when you're older. I mean, I'm I'm not there yet. I just have to worry about writing essays. Maybe we'll have to worry about like writing papers and reports. Or do probably this morning. Probably go do those if you have to. But like, I don't know. There are a lot of things I want to talk about, but I'm probably not gonna remember about, because I'm just like, damn. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna keep doing it the same way. And you just do that. You move on. You think. I'm losing my train of thought. I can't keep my thoughts together right now. I got no idea why. I guess I'll just talk about music. Talk about why I do it. I like to write music just because it's like a way for me to either express myself and tell that person that I like. Just another way of what I'm willing to do, why I do it. And it's just something there. Hey, welcome to the stream. How's it going, Sam? Yeah, that's what I do. I write music because for me, it's an easy way to express what I'm feeling without actually telling anyone. It's really easy for you to be like, to talk to someone and that's the conversation. You're just talking about yourself. And like, I don't know. Maybe it's because of the people that I talk to, and they like unintentionally push people away. They're not bad friends. They're just like, they just don't know what I'm talking about. Which is weird, because most of my friends do understand completely what I mean. So maybe they just need to talk about themselves too. And that's a human need. A human need in my book. You need to be able to talk about yourself in a positive way with your friends. Or with anyone, really. Therapists. Like, family members. No, not necessarily you, Sam, but just other people. Like, everyone. I don't want to pin anything on anyone. That's not the point of this. The point of this is just to talk. And like... It's just iffy. But yeah, people need to talk about themselves. They need to like... brain flush everything from that day. That's why sleep helps. That's why I advise my friends to get sleep. Because like if you don't get sleep, then you're not helping yourself. You're not, because sleep is the way your brain like digests everything that you put on its plate from the day, and it thinks about it. And it's like, yeah, okay. That's why you dream. You dream about things that you usually think about. You dream about things that you subconsciously want without knowing. That's really it. That's just really something that people like do. Do the deal. Drink Mountain Dew. There are people that I wish I could still talk to right now. Like friends that I used to have. and that I wish I still remember talking to. Because I remember talking to them. They were close friends. They really were. I could talk to them literally about anything. Maybe one friend I could talk to literally anything about. But like, there were just people who I'd be able to connect to, or who I just talked to a lot, and I felt like they understood me really well. People still do understand me pretty well. They like get what I talk about. But like, in the same situation, there are people that just will never be able to understand what I mean and what I talk about. I mean, that's alright. Not saying you necessarily had to understand or completely comprehend. But that's just it. That's just something you do. Alright, I've only been doing this for about an hour. Maybe an hour and 30 minutes. So I'm gonna move on to the next thing. I'm happy people stopped by and decided to listen to my little sad rant. I'm gonna be happier and probably a little bit more alive in the next stream today. But thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have moderate, intermediate break, you know? You enjoy it. Have a nice day, everyone. Sorry if I brought it down, but I don't know. Bye.